Well then, day... was it 16? Day 16 of Victoria 3. We have done a lot of damage. We are about to do more because I remembered that we have a little bit of an old friend in Prussia who has some things that belong to Poland. My friend. So it would be nice if we can grab a little bit of Polish lands from them and give it back to Poland. France and Prussia are fighting. I'm not sure why. Let's see. Ah, right, because France versus Congo. Who do I have truces with? I don't see a French flag, which is good. That means we could technically beat up France, help indirectly in this war to protect Congo. Mostly because I want to... I kind of want to try and keep Prussia strong-ish, I guess. Like they... See... 290 from army. 180. So yeah, France is actually stronger than Prussia. Well, that's a shame. Basically, I was thinking maybe we can keep Prussia strong, so we will have a little bit of a semi-challenge. But that's not gonna happen. Which is a shame. Could we attack the Ottomans for a little bit more land, maybe? Well, not for me. Maybe release a little bit. Drop a little bit of Balkan lands. Look at this ridiculous Austrian Montenegro. Kind of want to attack them just because of that. Just take out their little piece of Montenegro and give it to Montenegro. Let's see. We'll have a little bit of a think while our troops move around. We can invite people to our power block. I don't know if I want to do... I don't think I want to do that. Because we have... we do have a fair amount of non-leaders, independent leaders, so our cohesion is low and it's going down. Awesome. That Liberian flag is great though, mostly because it doesn't actually work. Hang on. Can you see that crap? Look, yeah, that does not look right. Like you can see the blue canton. Is that what it is? Is it still a canton? It's still peeking out underneath the California flag. I'm not a fan, I have to say. Oof, that does not look good. But we do need to get some Liberty Desire down. We need to, especially Angola Janga, who have been very rebellious as of late, which is not great. But we do have grassroots support for the enactment of monarchy. The political wills and desires of the lower classes will always remain an opaque matter. For whatever reason, support for monarchy has spread like wildfire across the British Republic, spurred on by charismatic speakers and lively debates in small-time social clubs. Which of course means we don't actually get any higher success chance for some reason. Very advancing. The royalist movement and the wee bourgeois get pop attraction, or just really? Why, of all places, British Ceylon? which is tiny. Fine. Let's have 12 more loyalists. Why not? Right, while I'm waiting, maybe I should just do a little bit of attacking into Qing and release a bunch of lands. Because why not? Why not? I mean, I may as well. They exile themselves again. It's a revolution in Bombay, and we have 2 generals dead. Awesome. Just what I always wanted. Let's start with liberating Formosa. Who would join? Who would join? No one. Scandinavia might join us. Luang Prabang might join Qing. And they are my indirect vassal. So let's just go, and then we will go ahead and see where we have lost. One in the conscripts and one in the African Protective Army. Typical. Let's grab ourselves. Do we have defenders here? Offensive. Defensive strategist. Stalwart defender. He's a bit of a geezer now. He's 73. So let's get Gilbert Baildon in. And for the African army, we can also have a defender, which is good. We may as well. Hawaii has noticed that we are trying to make them friendlier towards us, which of course means they are less friendly. I would like to invite all of them, but we have too many independents. We really need to get Angola Janga to stop being so darned rebellious. It's going down by quite a lot now that we're not above 25 infamy. Can I do anything else? Not really. I could support their what's it called? Support their regime. I probably. Yeah, sure. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, and finally, I actually got that 0.1. Which I usually don't, but that should get their Liberty Desire down a lot faster. And that will be very useful. Qing said no. How rude. And I am fairly sure there were things that I was going to do today that I was putting off from yesterday. Not sure what though. Let's see, where do we have our armies? Oh well, no wonder they got exiled. They walked through the US, through Carolina, through New Africa, through Texas, and then through the width of Mexico. Just to get to the ocean. Instead of, going through the ocean. Which was the point. Really, there are 2 fronts here? Ouchie. That's not great. Okay, they are heading there, which is good. Let's see. How many troops do they have? 309 and 300 extra. What do you have though? You have skirmish infantry. Yeah, we're a little bit past that, I think. Yeah, we're on trench. And they don't have a lot. The majority is still... Well. Yeah, this could be a little bit interesting, maybe. Hopefully. Hopefully it's a little bit interesting. Where are the... There we go. The more scripts and the Army of the Mediterranean. You go over to Korea, and then we will grab the conscripts, mobilize and raise the conscripts, and same with the more scripts. Should I bring over some more fleets? Yeah, there are 3 sea nodes that are in use. So let's bring all the fleets over. What's the worst that can happen? We lose a little bit of money. Go over here. And you move this way. You go over here and sit in Korea. We'll probably do the big one down here, and then we'll have the middle one and then the smallest one blocking up here, because it's literally just that one. It's their capital state, but it's one province. It shouldn't be too difficult, I think. Maybe. Japan would like to join if they didn't dislike me. They actually will join. That's interesting. Let's see. Let's see what they want. Just in case. Just in case. Just to see. Return Portuguese Western Guangdong. Are they not gonna? They're surely they will add mine as well. Surely. Nejd has a revolt. Interesting. Would you like to be my friend? Probably not. Probably not. Neither of them want my help, is it? Nejdi Socialist Revolt. Lovely. You love to see it. Oil in Hormuz. Angola-China stop damaging relations. That's great. That's what we want to see. Great. There's no one in the more scripts yet, but the conscripts on the other hand have actually raised some troops, so we shall move them on to the Eastern Guangdong front. Let's protect our part, and we will sit and defend at first. Perak has a revolt. Capitalist revolt. Gross. Ah yes, the mountain capitalists. Shouldn't be too hard to figure out where they're hiding. There's only one place they can hide. Would anyone want my help here then? No. It's so weird. No one wants my help. So let's see, what would Japan want? They want to transfer state. They want Kansai back. Yeah. They would join if I gave them Kansai, which I'm not going to do. It's mine now. Scandinavia would join for anything, but I'm not going to call them in. Mostly because I don't want to. And also because maybe it'll be a little bit more interesting. It'll be interesting until we start releasing everyone, of course. Two is just up there. Probably Yunnan. well, Yunnan, Yue, Anhui probably. Just to release as large chunks as we can. So add it as primary, and then we will add Yue as a secondary. And then we wait a little bit. British Senegal and California are rivals. Excuse you? Oh, we have a front over here as well. Turkestan. Or well, Persia. So if Persia can just pile all of their troops in there, we should be fine. How many troops do you have? 37, that's not a lot. That's not a lot. And they are not putting all of their troops there. But India is sending troops. Where are the rest of your troops, man? Where are the rest of your Persian troops? Surely you can spare a few more. Surely. Come on, more scripts. Mobilize. British-Prussian Association offers opportunity. Trade privileges from Prussia? Nah. We're only waiting for them to finish fighting France so we can fight them ourselves. We don't need to wait, but we will. Just because it's more interesting that way. Positive Movement organizes in South Atlantic Islands. Organizers affiliated with the positivist movement have embarked on a focused campaign to inspire support for technocracy in South Atlantic Islands. Why is it the positivists want appointed bureaucrats, which we have, wealth voting, which we won't have, single party states, which we definitely don't have, technocracy, no thank you, state atheism, total separation, which we have, and presidential republic, which we won't have. So, be concerned with more grounded things. Oil in Alabama. Oil Alabama. The Devil's Railroad, Titan safety standards. Thank you. That was a lot. Travancore has exiled a dude. Come on, raise someone. Great Qing backs down. Damn it. Oh well. Hamburg disliked that. And Formosa also would have preferred to be not free, I guess. You're welcome. Let's have them head back where they should be then. Well, travel to England, station at Nile HQ, Portsmouth station, head back home. That was annoying. All that preparation, all just for them to back down really early. Really early. And the Plymouth station is where I want them to be. Let's see, where do we have really low standard of living? British Guatemala. Why? Oh, because the poor upper strata can't get their groceries and glass? Really? Really? Have some groceries. Do we have a... let's see. What do we have shortages of? Steel by a button. What is the steel company doing? Come on, build more steel. We probably would like to have more engines. We definitely need a lot more oil. We are building an absolute butt ton of gold, though. Oil. We're building lots of oil. We do need iron. We need glass. Let's see, where can we build more iron? Bombay. Bihar. Seeded districts. Where on earth is that? Let's build all of them. And some more in Yangzhou. As well as... probably need some railways all around the world because... infrastructure. We probably have a few issues with infrastructure. Wow. Kansai has an absolute butt ton. Yeah, just... okay. They have a big port. It's 20 per, right? Yeah. There's building there, build here, in Massachusetts. Why does Massachusetts still not have rails? None. None at all. We may as well build a little bit in advance in these states that need it soon. So they maybe won't need it. Let's go. Let's start with that. And let's see if we need a... Really? So why is it that I can see it some... Yeah, so why... So what? Why is it so difficult to see electricity needs? Why, oh why? Should be easy, but it's not. For some reason. Is it easy? Do I have to go in through? If I do this then. Power plant. Yeah, so that's how I have to do it. Why? Connaught still has a huge deficit. Let's build another 10 then, because they need it. That'll only deal with half of their issue. Okay, let's start with a few. The investment pool is still absolutely massive, so let's have a bit more construction. We're running out of peasants. How unfortunate. We need peasants. And unemployed people, so we can employ them somewhere else. We still have 1.6 million peasants somewhere. And 1 million unemployed. Where? Where? They're just spread out really annoyingly. Or in places where we can't really build, like Munster. Still has 300,000 peasants. How? With a level 100 food industry that's only partially employed. Level 122 going up to 130 shipyards? What in the world? Well, no wonder they're losing money. They have 130 levels of shipyards when we don't use that many ships. Oh well. Yeah, maybe they should not build more steel mills in Munster if they are only like a quarter employed. Like the... Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Motor industries make sense. Because they are fully employed. But, yeah... Yeah. But we did have motor industries building somewhere, right? Who knows? Yeah, so that doesn't do much at all, does it? Oh well. Oh well. Let's see if we can build some more motor industries. Because apparently it's not being done properly. Agra, East Bengal and Shandong. Let's also make sure that we have universities everywhere. We don't. We don't. Okay. Rodolfo Pop, a reformer, has been exiled. How unfortunate. For him. Not for me. Let's see. France seem to be winning against Prussia, which is a shame. Yeah. It's a bit of a bummer that the Qing backed down. Isn't this the 6th time we had that specific mass immigration achievement pop this run? Oil in Texas? Who could have thought? Who would have thought? Okay, so Funge are fighting a losing battle. Do they leave my power block if they like, get protectorated by Scandinavia? I can't believe Canada is helping. Canada and Alaska are helping Scandinavia fight Funge. So, what exactly... There are no active fronts. Have there been any battles? No battles. Still, somehow, Funge has a lot of exhaustion? Because they have radicals? And this is probably going to be a white piece because Funge was stupid. We are amending our law. Good, good. Okay, we have electricity shortage. That means we make some more electricity. How much do you need? 2. Let's go. Do it, do it, do it. Let's see. Good. The cohesion is going up slightly. The liberty desire of Angola Janga going down is hugely helpful. Yeah. Go, go, go. Their attitude becoming better is absolutely helping. And that means we can subjugate some more people soon. A general has died. The army of the Mediterranean. Experienced offensive planner. Thank you. Let's also promote him a couple times. Because why not? I don't really know what to do. What should we do? Another revolution in Arabia? Lahej? Would they like my help? Nope. There's another revolution in Madras. Travancore. Maybe we'll go after the Ottomans. Do you have any friends? No. 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 So if I were to do a little bit of an attack, which I can't now because of course not, we are involved in the same diplomatic place. Thank you, Lahej. If I'm not going to be allowed to get in here, I'm just going to declare neutrality so I can try and see what I can do. Liberate countries. Who can we liberate? Albania, Syria, Bulgaria, Iraq, Kurdistan. Let's start with Bulgaria. Who would join? Ukraine would join us. Possibly. Ukraine has a really big navy, or not navy. Their army is pretty darn big, actually. I did not expect that. So let's liberate Bulgaria. Oh, damn it! Damn it! Oh well. I just saw that I could do colonial stuff. But I can't when I'm directly involved in a diplomatic play, which I literally just started. They want to transfer the Ionian Islands. Fair enough. Venice would like to join. What would you like to join for? They would like to conquer Albania. What is this one? Aha. So we can have Venice surround Montenegro. That could be fun. Sure, let's do that. It could be fun. Then Ukraine and Scandinavia would also like to join. Students rally to the socialist movement. They will lead the youth. The youth will lead the British Republic into the future. Or focus on your studies. Ah, fine. Lead us into the future. Venice is in. And I don't really need Venice to be in, but can be fun. You move to Greece. Let's once more raise the conscripts, just because. Let's also bring the Indian army. They can just sit in Persia, I guess. I don't think we'll need the more scripts. Well, we definitely won't need them, but I'll just leave them, I guess. They're probably gonna have some troops be mobilized, since I'm mobilizing the conscripts. Ottomans and Jabal Shammar can no longer be our rivals. Oh no! How terrible. Conscripts deploy to the Greek front. Aha! Jabal Shammar has a revolt. Could that be why they no longer are possible to rival the Ottomans? Would you like some help? Nope. Shame. Shame. Hungary sides with the... Really? Interesting. Why? Did you get something for it? They want investment rights in British East Africa. For that reason. I thought we were gonna be some kind of flag bros, but apparently not. Can I liberate... I can liberate Slovakia from... and Transylvania from Hungary. I kind of want to do that just because. But I also would like to liberate Iraq. Let's start with that. I can make that one a primary, and then we have 2 more, I think. Can liberate 2 more. Could liberate Cyprus. We could liberate Albania, Bosnia. We could do that. Bosnia-Herzegovina. I kind of do want to, I guess, punish Hungary. Can they even get anywhere near us? I should be able to invade through, like, Croatia. Or no, wait. No, I can't. Through Serbia? No. Can Hungary even reach me? Or reach the war in any way? I guess I will not do anything against them then. Do we liberate Bosnia? I guess. Liberate Bosnia and liberate Cyprus. There we go. Mecklenburg has their daily revolution. Awesome. That's what we like to see. Greek peasant revolt. Greece, no. Greece, no. Why? Will you deal with that, or do I need to do it? Do I need to do it? I hope I don't need to do it. It will be a little bit annoying. Do we need any ships? Portsmouth Station is close by, so they may as well head on over, I guess. Where do they trade the most? It seems here. Yeah, let's do that. Eastern Mediterranean. Let's try that again. Eastern Mediterranean. There we go. There we go. And then we just chill for a bit. Wait until the war starts, I guess. Attica front. Attica. Her. Religious revolt. Oh no, Blackadder died. I don't know what company he was in charge of, but with that name he should have lived forever. It seems Greece is not going to deal with their little bit, their tiny little civil war, so let's just grab the African army They can deal with that. Speaking of, we can colonize Bangi, Sharia, and Zambia. Let's do that. Colonize everywhere we can. For completely friendly reasons, of course. Of course. We wouldn't do anything unfriendly. Okay, we can subjugate someone. Can I subjugate Croatia? I can. Maybe I shouldn't, since we're at war with Hungary. I feel like that's probably going to drag them in to the war. However, let's do it. Let's do it. There we go. Brittany withdraws from our brief. Okay. Your promotion. Brigadier General Harold Peppercorn wants should have a promotion. I agree. Again, solely based on the name. Our soldiers regularly perform maneuvers near the border of Occitania. How? How? Are they playing in Catalonia? Piedmont? How are they doing... Where? I don't want the infamy. Guess the armed forces will have to be unhappy. They are not influential, so that doesn't really matter. Corsica has a revolt again. French Republic and Congo have signed a peace deal that looks like a white peace, because Congo is still independent, which is good. Well done, Prussia. Well done, Prussia. You did your job. And yeah, let's see then. Don't think we could do anything else. Yeah, 9 maneuvers is not really enough to do anything. Netherlands sides with Senegal, as does Benin and Limburg, of course. Of course. Could we actually... Could we bring Scandinavia in somehow? Nah. Because it would be too expensive to get investment rights in the Ottoman Empire. Not for too long, probably. Turkmen diplomatic play against us. Oh, come on. California sides with Senegalese proletarian revolt, as does Liberia. I cannot believe it. Occitania and Australia can no longer be rivals. I'm going to assume that's because Australia became too strong. It's not that, but, you know, I choose what to believe. I can choose to believe whatever I want. Ooh, come on, cohesion. Work, 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 work. How much is it going up? 1 per week? That means it'll be a year before we can bring someone else in. Ouchie. Ouchie. It seems at least like Corsica is going to deal with their own civil war, so I don't have to deal with it. Which is nice. Because that means I can deal with other things. And yeah, let's see. We have a Morse script that has been raised for some reason. They have not been mobilized at all. And Occitania have declared Netherlands to be a rival. Ooh. Okay, let's grab these guys, mobilize. Set them on the front. The Attica front. The correct Attica front, or one of them. And then we mobilize these guys, set them on the... Ah, right. Just wondering, what is this cheeky little front? It's the Turkmenians. Resisting being colonized. For some reason. Who'd have thought? Who would have thought? Let's see if... I don't think they're gonna try and attack. Yeah, they have no one up here. Are they doing all of their fighting, or are all of their armies in Persia? Okay. Army of the Mediterranean. The experienced offensive planner. Advance. Defensive. We can cautious advance. Expert offensive planner. Well, expertly offense. Be expertly offensive. Everyone here is on attack. Yes. So let's just let's set the Army of the Mediterranean to I'll just aim for Bosnia. And electricity shortage in East Anglia as well. How much? 2.4k, just a little bit. Yeah, 33,000 people working at a singular power plant. I feel like that's not particularly realistic, I guess. And I'm gonna move all the power plants up because they're kind of important. There were more power plants, yeah. Lancashire, Midlands, and Munster, Yorkshire. Home counties, Ulster, yeah, a lot. A lot. Let's start with that. Or with the Greek Communist Revolt, which I apparently will deal with on my own. Right, what is... We can lower our taxes a little bit. We should help with the standard of living. We are really short on engines, though. We have huge shortages, and our companies are not building them. I'm not sure why. I feel like they kind of should. I feel like they kind of should. The Greek Communist Revolt has given up. What a surprise. Maybe... could just send them home. Because I don't really need them in... I don't really need them in Persia. I don't need them against Turkmenia, and I don't need them either against either. Let's have them help Corsica a little bit while they are in the neighborhood, so to speak. Low progress toward voting. That's great. War propaganda unlocked. Nice. Which means we can have more conscripts and we can have lower morale loss. We are researching electrical capacitors, which will give... What does that give? Electric sewing machines, automatic power looms. Yeah, that's some good stuff. What is that? Oh, electric railways. Right. Which means we can have... We can use a lot more electricity. Honestly, I feel like what you're really doing with the production methods that save on labor, you're kind of just how should I put this? You're taking them out of the factories and putting them in power plants, basically. You're replacing the exact same things. Yeah, you don't really have more available labor, it feels like. I might be wrong, but it kind of feels that way. War with Corsican Revolt, or no, Socialist Revolt even. War with Turkmenia. I will let... Who is it up here? Persia and British India. I will let them commit the war crimes over there so I don't have to. Texas and New Africa are no longer rivals. Really? Corsican revolt has capitulated. Where are you going? Yeah, you can sit in the Italy HQ. Basically, have them sit here until we see what happens with this front, the current only Attica front. Because I have a feeling that we're going to see a split front somewhere, and that means they can sweep in and take care of the smaller one. British-Belgian League demands action. They want us to embargo the Netherlands. Who is in the British-Belgian League? Armed Forces and Industrialists. A -5, really? Fine. Fine. I don't really want to use up that. I guess we can do it for a while. Walls and Wheat Paste. Walls and Wheat Paste has organized a nationwide post-ring campaign on behalf of the positivist movement. In some cities, there is scarcely a wall left unmarked by pro-technocracy displays. They will wash away with the rain, or order them taken down at once. Oh, was it the intelligentsia that did it? Well, whatever. They will wash away with the rain. Lobby demand completed. Okay. Great. Yay. We have electrical capacitors. Which means stuff. We can go for automatic power looms. We will do. Do it. Just do it. And electric sewing machines. Do it. Yes. What else was it? Explosives. Go to brine electrolysis. Is it electrolysis or electrolysis? Let's go with electrolysis because it's electrolytes, right? Let's see where we now have electricity shortage. British Eastern Andalusia needs more power. How much? Let's go with 3. And Bermuda. What? How? Because why are there 10 levels of clothes in Bermuda, of all places? They need 3. Let's do 3. And then Niger Delta. They need... Wrong one. Need over here first. 3. Kansai. Oh, this one's going to be a big one, isn't it? Let's do Kansai last. Midlands. We're already building, but we're going to need a way more, aren't we? Yeah. -4,000. Let's do that one later again. Ulster, hopefully not as much. Yeah. Let's do another 20. It's going to be needed sooner or later anyway. Let's do 10. And then we do... let's move these up first. And then we do Kansai. They needed not that much, actually. Way fewer than I thought. It's the Midlands that had the absolute chunker. For that's... Is that... Wait, no, surely not. Please tell me I'm not mathing correctly. 4,090 divided by how much do you get per? about 60. Yeah, they want 68 levels more. So let's build 40 for them. There, and then we move that up in the queue. All the way up. Okay. Build, build. Build, 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 build. Right. Right. Turkmenia has capitulated. Oh no, who could have seen that coming? Who could have seen that one coming? Who could have thought? Oh, electric railways is spreading. That's good. That's our. That's the one we're currently researching. And Mexico decided to embargo us. Well, that's not very nice. I'm actually a little bit annoyed with these 2 ships. What do you mean unavailable orders? Close, please, so we can have some available orders. Intercept. Aggressively intercept. And then go and deal with these 2 boats. Literally 2 boats. Being incredibly annoying. Oh. I see movement from Hungary. Are they doing anything? They're traveling to the Albania front. Interesting. And it seems like we might be able to avoid the splits, the split fronts, which would be nice. The recent expansion of the power plants in British Togo has inspired faith in a future where all of the British Republic is electrified. Unlimited power or electric railways progress. Guessing the throughput right now when we have a huge shortage everywhere wouldn't be too bad. But let's go with the tech. We'll be done building soon enough. And how far? 6? But our innovation is creeping up again, which is nice because our literacy is going up again fairly well. So that's nice. That's very nice. Oh, and Persia is doing Persia things. Meanwhile, I'm just sitting here waiting. I don't have to do anything. Why am I even fighting these wars? I don't need to. Oil in the Ivory Coast. Zande is having a little bit of an uprising. So let's see. Lualaba front. African army can go there. And we scared the Ottoman ships away. We have a mass immigration of Equatorial Bantu to the home counties. Traveling to Arabia HQ, Anatolia HQ. Okay. Okay. Yeah. This was there are 92 people just sat here in a non-mobilized army. Oh boy. Oh boy. Organization conscripts at why? Insufficient command limit? Oh, because a general died. Okay. That's fine. We can just put another one in. An arrogant pillager. More devastation. We definitely don't want him to be in charge of areas we would like to take over. A ruthless explorer, which has no bearing on his command. honorable, which is good for admirals. Traditionalist commander. Ooh. Let's go with the arrogant guy. Sit and defend. Who? Let's promote Peter Notcott, and I do believe, yes, torpedo boats, and then we can upgrade into scout cruisers, right? That's what I was going to do. That was very loud. But yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Gotta remember to do it with the Portsmouth station as well. They have torpedo boats, they just need to upgrade to scout cruisers. We have an electricity shortage in Connaught again. We are building 10 more, which is not enough. Let's build another 10. That will hopefully tide us over a little bit. Tunis has stopped damaging relations. You'd love to see it. Go up, cohesion. You can do it, I believe. We need to well, get Serbia in, so they don't leave again. Brittany, would you like to have the treaty back? They do. I need a space, please. And get Britished. And they will want. Would you like to buy some stuff from me? Only things that I don't really have. Typical. Typical. Oh, wrong. I wanted to actually send that treaty. Send proposal. Yeah, we're actually avoiding the split front down here. I didn't think that. I thought that we would go through Skopje and then to like southern Serbia and then in. Because that would have been really... What do you mean Canterbury? It took away my name. No. No. No, it's silly. We need glass. We need more glass. I guess Agra is having a ton of stuff. Let's Yangso can have a bunch as well. And yeah, that should be fine for now. I hope. I hope. Okay, this seems a little excessive. Maybe. Where is it? We need to occupy Bulgaria and Bosnia and Cyprus. Ah, right, Cyprus. The protective army is doing their stuff. It's not yet been allowed to do their thing, so let's wait, and when they're done, we can have them liberate Cyprus, because we need to actually go there and naval invade. Caribbean mass immigration from France. Right. War with Sunday. Okay. Okay. We almost have everything up into Bosnia, which would be nice. Once we have that, we can go for Bulgaria. We now have a monarchy. Question is, do we get the old king back, or do we make our former president the king? We did. We made the President King. Interesting. At 26. Imperious upstart. Oh well. That means we probably... Oh, is he? He's a trade unionist. Why are we not having a decent... Do we boot the industrialists out then? We could, but that'll probably piss them off. By a lot. And it would make the Weebuges join the industrialists. Let's do that. The Anti-Russian League has formed. Okay. Let's see, can we possibly... Yes, we can go for old age pension. Let's do it. Let's do it, because that means when we do have that, we can start bumping up our social security. Oh, right, and I want to have more workplace safety. So we need a bunch more... government administration. Holy... Let's just build a lot everywhere. Ulster needs some infrastructure as well. Ulster. Let's see. Are we building any railways? We're not. So let's build some railways. Railways? It's okay to not have whales. Even if we do have whales. But we can have railways. Oh, nice. Okay, we have finished that end. Aim for Bulgaria. Aim for Bulgaria. How are we doing down here? Almost done. Okay. Anti-British society in the United Principalities. Well, sucks to be you. You can be as anti-me as you want. You're still just a little fleck. You're just a little guy landlocked between Wallachia and stuff. Okay, now we can grab the African Protective Army and we can do a little bit of a naval invasion into Cyprus with the North American West Indies fleet. Because they managed to scare away the... What do you mean 0? Game. Oh. Oh, did they finished down there? Revolution in West Siberia. And Mecklenburg has another revolt. Siberian Socialist Revolt. Who would like my help? Interesting. Mecklenburg. The Communist Revolt would like our help. Interesting. Let's see what happens. Palestinian and Uruguay are... Oh, come on, Chokwe. Come on, Chokwe. Why? I'm doing other stuff. We can no longer improve relations with Jammu and Kashmir. Two Sicilies have rivaled Venice. The Papal State started an Italian leadership diplomatic play against us. Ooh! The Pope? Why? What do you want? Italian leadership? Ah, versus Venice. Right. Right. They are my protectorate. That's good? What? I'm not sure what that means. Renounced their ambitions to unify Italy. I mean, we're gonna, of course, work with Venice. let's see if we can also conquer some states for Venice. Since 2 Sicilies are on their side, maybe we... I'm thinking we just grab as much as we can and give it to Venice. It's probably gonna catapult their infamy into the stratosphere. But I think they will be fine, mostly because I'm there. And I will help them because I'm such a nice person. I'm so nice and kind. But we'll wait a little bit. Secession in Brazil. Amazonas uprising against Grau-Pará. Will you be able to deal with it on your own, or do I need to help you? Which one is it? This one? Or they don't want my help anyways. So I guess they won't have any help. Rival supports trade unions. That's fine. East Angola front. Yeah. If we're gonna... Let's just mobilize these guys. Raise the conscripts. They're already there. Old age pension immediately went to drafting. First tick. You'll love to see it. The Pope is damaging relations. How rude. The African Protective Army is no longer exiled. They have decided to be unexiled. Let's grab the more scripts and deploy them to the Venice front. Don't think I'm gonna need to do much at all. And then we'll just grab, well, as much as we can for on behalf of Venice. Just give them as much Italian land as we can. Then we make sure we don't make them a puppet. France decided to join the Pope. Ooh! We can fight France a little bit. That's nice. That's nice. That's what we like to see. Get some French into this. Mecklenburg's back down. So, close them. Intelligentsia petition government. They want guaranteed liberties. Internal. What do we have now? I don't know what we have now. Guaranteed liberties. That is... we have National Guard right now. Which gives us... political strength for servicemen and officers. And 960 battalions can be mobilized. Doesn't look very likely to pass. Offer them cultural exclusion. Hell no. We'll see what we can do. Once we're... Pardon me, Sergeant retired. So... At least doesn't oppose the thing they literally just asked for. So they asked for guaranteed liberties and then immediately the leader dies or retires. He might have died, but I don't know. I don't think so. Mexico sides with the Papal States. Ooh. Now we're getting a little spicier. That's what we like to see. Some spice. Wait, Dutch Senegal? Excuse me? Senegal became Dutch? Interesting. I did not notice that. Oh well. Wait, does France know how... Do we not have any... Oh, we do have some fronts with France down here. They not count? Just because they are... maybe they're not... maybe they're not as... or maybe they have too much autonomy. That's the word I'm just looking for. Words are difficult. Now we have scout cruisers in the Plymouth station, which is awesome. What does France have? They have ironclads, they have torpedo boats and monitors. Probably want to be a little bit careful. Maybe we can send them to maybe we can send them to blockade Mexico. Where's the nodes over here? This was too far out. And there are a few. 3? Yeah, I think maybe down here. It's also 3. Here we have also 3. It's 3 everywhere. Where's the capital state? That's landlocked, so it doesn't really matter. Let's just put them over here. Over here. Because why not? Why not? Yeah, a bunch of French guys just showed up. I can't believe it. Good thing we got the more scripts up and moving. Right, tanks is the next one for cavalry. I too like my cavalry to have tanks. Tripoli has a bit of a revolt. Close. The revolt would like my help. Right, there was someone else that wanted my help, wasn't it? Probably not the guys I'm fighting. West Siberia decided to not want my help anymore. That's a big revolt too. Nice. Anti-British society in Slovenia. How rude. Me, who is so nice, subjugate Serbia. Thank you. There we go. Good things. Do they actually have people defending? They are. We have finalized the colonization of Botswana. Can we colonize something else? Yes. Zambezi. Let's do it. We have successfully invaded. Good. Them. Go to the East Angola front. There we go. You are just sitting. Are you there at the HQ? I forgot to... Did I forget? No. I decided I did not forget. Let's put them on the Venice front as well to defend a little bit more. I think I'm gonna send the... What, they actually have troops down here? Australia, can you deal with that? Ooh, speaking of dealing with it, I should add more war goals. I can sway. Prussia would like to join. Or would you like to join for transfer subjects? That's not going to happen. Scandinavia would like 13. 13. 13. Regime change, that's a lot of info. That's a lot of maneuvers. Colonize 20 still. Just use an obligation. Nah. Probably. How long is the 5 years. Yeah, so I don't want to give them an obligation because I'm probably going to break that alliance. I wonder if they're still fighting Funge. They must be. Let's just give them a investment rights in... They can invest in the Papal States. Bring a little bit of Scandinavia into this. And then we'll see what we can do. What else we can do with our remaining maneuvers. Join Scandinavia. Do it. Do it. Do it. Thank you. So Scandinavia has been swayed. Are they still fighting Funge? They are, and somehow winning-ish. Literally 0 casualties. Nothing has happened in this war in like a year. Or 2, actually. Yeah, let's just wait for that one to white peace and then wait for our cohesion to take back up, and then I guess we'll just make Funge a protectorate. But let's see, we want some more goals. See what we can take from France, maybe. Eastern New Guinea, right? That's a little bit of a chunk. Oh, that's Scandinavia, okay. I'm thinking we take the French Eastern New Guinea. And then we just do conquer state for, well, parts of Italy. So Romagna, Umbria, Abruzzo, Apulia at least. For Venice. Romagna. Modena didn't like that. Okay. Can we liberate someone? Nah. Nah. Let's just take more stuff for Venice. Umbria. 61 left. Abruzzo and Apulia, I think. So we just take this entire half. Could of course also take like Campania and Apulia, just to cut them in half. So Modena didn't like that we added more war goals, but the US did. Interesting. Do go for Campania and Apulia then. Just to cut them in half, just because it would be funnier that way. Let's do that. Campania and conquer state. Apulia. There we go. Can I make anything primary? Nah, I can't. And that made a lot. Wait, why did I take it? It said for Venice. Damn it. Okay. We're gonna have a little bit of an issue because I didn't pay attention again. So I have 131 infamy. Why did I lose all that? All right. High infamy leads to less influence. No. Doesn't. So where am I spending all of this then? Because it's gone up by a ton. Is it because I the things cost more? Because I am infamous or something? Oh well. We're screwed. Argentina breaks. We have 2 broken treaties already. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Prussia joined the... Okay, it got spicier. It got spicier then. Because I didn't pay attention. Prussia wants... Prussia joined for investment rights in Venice. And Mexico joined for regime change in Mexico. Or in Venice. Yeah, I should have paid attention. I should have paid attention. Wrong one. But I'm fairly sure that, like, it said... Let's see. No. Yeah. I didn't read. We have electric railways. Which means we can start using refrigerated shipping. Refrigerated rail cars. Which we probably could do. We don't have refrigerated storage yet because we haven't researched pasteurization. We can have rail cars. Refrigerated. So let's do that. Fishing wharves and whaling stations as well. Where are they? There we go. Refrigerated rail cars. Do it. Okay. And rail log carts and electric trains for railway. That one I'm gonna wait a little bit on. There we go. Do that, and let's see where we are going to need a bunch more electricity. We have not seen that yet. And another one. Two Sicilies are embargoing us. Sardinia breaks. Prussia declared rivalry. That's good. Brunei withdrew. Brittany breaks the Canterbury Declaration immediately. Oh, this got really spicy. And see, this is why we should be paying attention. Or, well, I should probably. Someone should. At some point. Let's move the government administration buildings up. Because we need it now. We're actually low on bureaucracy. Come on. All of you, get up. There we go. Yeah, I should have paid attention by reading. Egypt is damaging relations. Funch broke free. Palestine breaks. Yeah. And we have a revolution in Finland. Well, Karelia, so that's not something I need to care about. Yeah. Let's see if we can... Persia, Texas, and British East Africa is basically the only ones that still like us. Oh boy. Oh boy. Reading at some point would have been a great idea, but I guess, I mean, do we need to care anymore? Do I need to care? Guatemala is embargoing us. Oh no, not Guatemala. Yeah, this is gonna be spicy. How many maneuvers does... Wait. We have fewer troops now than we had before. I can still call in California and Australia. Why are they not in by default? Just, you know... Wait, I got more maneuvers? Nah, I already had those. Maybe I call in Australia? What would California want? Investment rights in the Papal States. So nothing I can give them. Too many maneuvers. What would they have liked me to conquer for them? Baja California? Actual... I mean, let's do that. Then they can deal with Mexico, because I'm assuming that they are going to actually. Where are your troops, man? We'll see probably when they join. Sardinia, Piedmont. Try it. Okay. So yeah, California can deal with Mexico. Oldenburg is damaging relations. Syria embargoes us. Palestine damages relations. Can we still invite people to our power block? We could, but they don't like us. Crap. All because I wanted to make Venice bigger. At least they sort of still like us. Doing this all for you. Oh wait, we have a war with Choctaw has broken out. That's fine. I'm going to mobilize my home army. Just in case. Because there's a decent chance we're going to need them. Here. And then we move the North American West Indies to blockade Prussia, I guess. Panama Canal is losing prosperity. It's because we're being embargoed. Oh boy. Maybe we'll have a bit of a spicy war then. Japan is embargoing us. We are voting on old age pension. We have had 2 straight advances. Or successes, I guess. Sokoto is damaging relations. Oh no. Maybe we're at a point where we don't need to care too much about the infamy. Spain embargoes us. Electricity shortage in the home counties. We are still hiring, but we do need some more. Let's grab. Let's do 9. Angola Janga is now defiant. Scandinavian Prussia are rivals. That's a lot of people. France sent people up to Prussia. Argentina embargoes us. Bremen is damaging relations. Ay. Okay, we have had the Ottomans capitulate. It's nice. We now have Bulgaria as a thing. Venice has a horseshoe around Montenegro, and Bosnia is a thing. So, Army of the Mediterranean, what will I have you do? Probably invade somewhere. I moved all of the armies out, so maybe not. The conscripts, I will have to wait. I love waiting, it's so much fun. Okay, they will go to the Jutland front, which does not seem like it did a ton of difference. Are we really that outnumbered up there? Army of the Mediterranean, we just set everyone to defend. They can also, in 2 days, when they are unexiled, also sit up and defend in Denmark. Maybe what we'll do is we'll let California deal with Mexico. Hopefully they can manage that. We'll move the African army probably to deal with take this little bit of French Eastern New Guinea. That'll be neat. And then we'll just have the Indian army as well as the more scripts. We'll have them go ahead and basically steamroll the Italians. assuming there's going to be mountains here, so let's have those two. The cautious advancer and the mountain expert. Let's have them deal with Italy. Chokwe has capitulated. That's good. That means we can grab our African army and you can go to this front and take that. Once we have that occupied, we will be golden? Question mark. We should be semi-fine. How long are we from war? Catalonia is damaging relations. That's not ideal. Yeah. I really should pay more attention to things. Like, at all. At all. To arms. Yeah, they're just gonna defend in here. El Salvador embargoes us, as does Dahomey. Oh no, not the homies. Texan attitude worsened. Oh no. Let's come on. Army of India, I want your goal is up. What? Is not in a British enemy front nor is owned by Great Britain. Really? I can't aim through the Papal States? Interesting. Very interesting. Maybe, I guess. Sort of. Dynamism, damaging relations. All I wanted was to be friends. How are we doing? We're not winning. 408,000 versus 54. Yeah, probably that's probably why, isn't it? Holy shit. Yeah, let's set everyone down here to attack, so we can maybe attack a little bit faster. Tahiti's in default. Neutralize damaging relations. Do we have any good attackers? Stalwart defender, offensive planner. You go. Offensive planner, go. Tactful pillager. Reckless advance. Higher advance speed. Yeah, let's go. Recklessly advance. Let's try and hurry up, because I don't want to have the entirety of Scandinavia get I don't want all of that to be destroyed. Andalusia left. Oh no! Bukhara is likely to increase autonomy. Portsmouth Station has been fully upgraded? No, they have not been upgraded at all. Because I forgot to do it. Let's upgrade them, and then once they're done we can bring them back and use them. Slovenia joined Russia. Andalusia and Corsica has rivaled each other. Or, well, it's unidirectional at this point. But I'm assuming they're gonna... don't... you can join anyone, yes. Where are you? You join anyone and defend, defend, defend. We're gonna have to try and keep them. I just wish we can speed this up a little bit. Prussia and Scandinavia are mutual rivals now. Yeah, probably a good thing if we try and steamroll Italy so we can move our guys out. The first non-success we have, and it's an advance. Child of the workhouse. A child who grew up in a workhouse institution spoke before Parliament today, detailing the conditions there and urging the abolition of the poor laws. More of those children need to be heard. 20% success chance, and trade unions dislikes us. They what? mixed upon well enough, I guess. I mean, doesn't the trade unions want they want old age pensions? And if we make sure that the children who are mistreated under the current laws, so that we can, push for old age pensions to go through, the trade unions get more upset. What? I don't understand that. Probably because it's nonsense, but still. Georgia is damaging relations. Yeah. Yeah. They're my power block, Junior. Can I... Yeah, cohesion is too low. Otherwise I could have brought someone else into the protectorate swarm. Holstein is in default. Syria left the British Empire. Ay. Yeah, I like when I accidentally make things way more spicy than they needed to be. Catalonia left the British Empire. That should help our cohesion, shouldn't it? 39. Tahiti's in default. Why? Oh, because Sardinia Piedmont absolutely hates me. Are they still in? They're still in. They haven't left. Katanga front? What? There's a Katanga front? Oh, because... British East Africa. Can you raise these 10 dudes and deal with it? Or at least... anyone? Nassau backs down. Okay. Well. Are they pulling... They are adding more troops. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is getting really interesting. Sardinia Piedmont left. Okay. Stop improving relations then. Yeah. I understand. I actually do. We're a pariah. I'd rather be a piranha, but guess we don't have that choice. Have we finished with the... Are you done? Yes. I might want to bring the African army to do a little bit of a cheeky invasion into, say, Pomerania? Westpreußen? At worst, we bring people off the front in Jutland, which would be a good thing. Let's aim for Ostpreußen, actually. And we can use the North American West Indies station. You are not upgrading, are you? You're not upgrading because you're sat in the channel. Go home, upgrade, and get done. Oiling Gujarat. That's okay. But okay, I mean, that's actually pretty good. Funch left the British. Damn it! Damn you! Damn you, infamy, and sneaking up on me like that. Oh. Yeah, I was hoping that the infamy would be hitting Venice instead of me. But yeah, that's what happens when you don't read before you click things. We have finished colonizing Turkmenia, which means we cannot colonize anywhere else, because that doesn't actually unlock any new areas. What? Excuse me? We have finished colonizing Turkmenia, but there's a little bit of a Turkmenia here. Russia has claims on it. Russia and Persia, so I can't colonize it. I could give Turkmenia and Merv to Persia. Do I want to? What do you have? Do you have anything interesting here? Iron and logging. Sulfur and logging. Persia. Can I just give it to them through the diplomacy? What are they? They are a puppet. Puppet. Persia. Grand State. No. Ah, right. I can't do that because we're at war. Ah. Okay. Oh well. One of these years, I will give it away. Can East Africa deal with their own front, please? Wait, hang. Did I say 130? That said 130 for a second. That would have been very interesting. But why are you not dealing with your own? This is your war. You are the target. Can you deal with it? Cheers and thanks. So I don't have to deal with it for you. Rubber in East Angola. Twice to be safe. Well, we have transportation shortages. Low standard of living. Tahiti is in default again. It's becoming tradition. Portugal likes us a little bit less. And yeah, we're getting some occupation up here, which is not great. Not managed to pull any troops off yet because we're still traveling. It'll be 5 weeks. How have we not moved further? We have a way bigger advantage down in Italy than they do in Scandinavia, yet they have moved way further than we have. You said everyone attack. Everyone attack. All go. Like, we really should have been done with at least 2 states. We have old age pensions. Nice. Which means we would like to pass guaranteed liberties. Politics. Let's try. That's the least we can do. Well, it's not the least we can do, but it's something we can do. Let's go with increasing some institutions. It'll take a while. Almost 4 years to get the social security up. And almost 3 for workplace safety. But we can do it. We have the technology and the money. Bukhara and the United Baltic provinces are likely to increase autonomy. Revolution in Indochina. We no longer have a loan interest rate lowered, but that doesn't matter because we do not have loans. We don't have loans. Okay, the African Protective Army is getting up. They just passed through Sinai. But it'll be a while still. I'm half tempted to move the home army up to help deal with the New Zealand with Denmark, but I also don't want to leave our homeland. I don't want to leave that one open. How is California doing? They're losing because France and Prussia sent a bunch of troops. So that's not ideal. Or they're still winning. For now. Because I'm assuming that the relief troops have not arrived yet. They've not yet pulled any troops off to defend Ostpreußen, which is good. But they have ships waiting, but that's not going to do anything. That's not going to stop me. I have more ships. I have more boats than you do. We're still upgrading for a little bit. California signed a peace agreement with Dutch Senegal. That was still going. And again, how are we not advancing faster? I feel like we should have been done. It's 2 states. Meanwhile, up here where there's more troops on either side, there's way more occupation. What? War with Dar al-Kuti. Why? Where did that come from? Oh, let Canada. Oh, of course. Of course. Nonsense going on in Africa. Send the Canadians. They will take care of things properly and nicely. Prussia and Austria are rivals. How they weren't rivals already, I don't know. They should have been rivals the entire time. Okay, they are defending it now, they're sending people. But it's too late, we already successfully invaded. And we will have an advantage again. So let's go back to blockading. No one is on blockading, which is great. So they just sat there for a couple of months doing nothing. So yeah, let's have the African Protective Army advance as far as they can. Let's aim for Brandenburg, see if we can get all the way over there. And now we're winning on this front. That's good. They're pulling troops off. Or are they just panicking? Have they set everyone to be defending now? I think so. Yeah, so all of them are defending now. Which means it's our turn to wait a little bit before we attack, because we are a little bit low on morale. We are a little bit low on manpower, so we could use a little bit more of that. Revolution in Delhi. So we chill a little bit up here for a while. Keep an eye on the east. Dar al-Kuti has surrendered. Oh no! I never could have expected that. Guaranteed liberties will be on everyone's lips. Yep. Aha, now they're sending more troops. Can I please see the freaking front, game? Yeah, when all of these guys arrive, it'll be difficult to advance. But aha, and now our Californian friends are advancing and not doing a very good job at it. So let's have our experienced offensive planners do it. Instead, maybe they can do some good work. And still we're struggling to go through Italy. I don't know why. We shouldn't. We really shouldn't. And okay, here we go, here we go. we almost have Brandenburg. Oh, we have Brandenburg. Actually, we have Brandenburg. Let's set everyone on the being defensive. And... oh, I kind of want to pull the more scripts off of the front line here. Just to try and hold on to Brandenburg, but I don't think that's going to happen. Prussian war goals that will be lost. Was there anything against them? Did we have any war goals against them? No. Oh, well, they won't get investment rights in Venice. Oh no. But their capital has been fully occupied, so they kind of should care about that. And we have managed to get troops off of the Californian front, which is good. I don't think the Plymouth station is doing too much at all. We have managed to fully upgrade. So let's move back in with the Portsmouth station. Oh, we need a lot of engines. Brittany joined the French. Damn it! Damn it! We're gonna build some more engines though, because we needs them. We have a bunch queued up, but it's not enough. We don't have anyone to... we barely have any people left to work. Jeez. Jeez. Selangor backs down. Oh no! Alright, the Mexican defense against California and Denmark. This game has the most interesting things. Okay, we have... Can I now set the strategic goal to be Apulia? Well, let's go for Campania. That should be easier, I think, maybe. Kind of, sort of. Let's just go for it. Yeah, our 34 versus their, what, 100 and change? Yeah, probably not going to be able to hold on to Brandenburg very much. But we'll try, at least try and hold it for as long as we can. I feel like there should be a higher modifier, like 1 from substantial enemy occupation. It should probably be higher if that occupation includes the capital. I don't know, just my opinion. We have 2 independent non-block leader members. Who? I don't know who. I should look that up. Funds are embargoing us. How are they doing? Did they... is that war still going? It is still going. Holstein is in default. Come on. Win the battles. What are we winning battles for, though? For Lazio. So we will fully occupy the Papal States fairly soon. How are we doing? Are we still holding on? There have been no battles. Oh, here we go. Now there's battles. Where are they going? What are they trying to take back, though? Probably Brandenburg. If they take Westpreußen, that could be an issue. Oh no, Léonce de Villiers has died. Oh no. I don't know if we need any agitators. I'm just gonna leave it as is. still losing. We're losing up here. Can I attack, please? Because apparently California's not very good at it. See, is there no battle? What happened? There was supposed to be a battle. There hasn't been one. What happened to it? Did they decide to not attack? What's going on? Cherokee Peasant Revolt. Interesting. Let's see if we can catch this battle. Because I feel like there should have been one already. Okay, there we go. How are we doing? Are we defending? We are. How? We're actually winning? Wow. A matter of security. Debate for enactment of guaranteed liberties. The proposal to pass the Guaranteed Liberties Law, members of the government have voiced their concerns about it compromising the nation's internal security. Well, we'll switch to other less intrusive methods. Sure. Sure. Croatia and Slovenia are rivals. Andalusia joined Occitanian. Damn it! Me and my grubby little hands. And inability to read. So we fully occupy the Papal States. That's good. That's good. We just need to get Georgia left the British Empire. Well, I guess that's... Huh? That's one less person to find out who is the other... who is the only independent non-leader bloc member. It'll be easier at least to find out who it is. So let's see. Nope. Nope. Nope, and Croatia just got in, so... Azerbaijan is a protectorate. Who could it be? Who could it be? The one that still holds out? Kazakhanate? It is. Let's subjugate them quickly before they decide to leave as well. Phew. And Portugal wants more autonomy. What is your liberty desire currently? 75? No. No. Finns are moving into France. Interesting. I think they move into Mexico has capitulated. Perfect. Yeah, this is juicy. Now this is what we wanted. Some excitement. None of that dominating everyone and everything. No. I can't improve relations because we are already great friends. Maybe I will with Orange River. Who dislikes me most? Gwalior? We can then improve some relations with them. Okay, that's good. We now have Long California, which they didn't like apparently. No longer have more bureaucracy and authority, which is not great. Prussia gave up. Great, awesome. Who do we have left? France, two Sicilies, and the Papal State. Yeah, I guess we can just Scandinavia HQ. Let's move them to England. The conscripts we can move to England. Yeah, like there's not a lot to do now. It's just beating France, really. You can go home. And yeah, it's just France left, really, because we have fully occupied the Papal State. We are going into two Sicilies, but in the wrong direction, of course. When that's done, it's just France, and their war support is also going down. Tahiti is in default. Oh, British Raj likely to increase autonomy. That's the one we definitely don't want. Yeah. Yeah. This little infamy thing was... Why do we have a frontier? Why do we have a front in Prussia? Venice is doing a land invasion into France. That's exciting. Let's go. Let's do that. Let's join them. For as long as that thing is there. Wonder how. I wonder how they're doing that. Siam is damaging relations. Persia wants more autonomy. You cannot have it. Yeah. Oh, well. This was interesting for a while. Now it's less interesting again. British Raj wants more autonomy. No. Yeah, we're gonna have a few more of those before this is all over. Kazembe has capitulated. I forgot they were even at war with us. I guess that's how it is. We have a huge deficit in motors. We probably had more imports before everyone started embargoing us. The Papal State has decided to capitulate, which is nice. Keep going. We are drafting the law. Lanfang wants more autonomy, and I can't join this one because I have a truce with Prussia, don't I? Or can I? I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see if I can join. No, Ceylon. Sorry. I said no. Okay, the front in France disappeared. So everyone zoomed into Venice. Let's move them in. No, actually, you stay here. The conscripts. They can also wait there. Let's move the more scripts can deal with two Sicilies, and we'll do this. We'll move the. Let's see how do we do this? Army of the Mediterranean, I would like you to navally invade the French Low Countries with the Portsmouth station firm, and then we grab the Army of India. I want you to navally invade Poitou Saintonge with the North American West Indies station. I don't think it's gonna work because they have a lot of troops here and we don't have enough to fight them off, or well, fight them back and beat them. Oil discovered in Hormuz. Sail on establishing relations. Rude! How could you? How could you? Convoy sunk, of course. Of course. Let's see how much they will throw at us. Oh, a lot. That's good though. If they throw a lot of, at us from up there or down in Poitou, then maybe we can squeeze in the north. So we're gonna set everyone here to defend instead. Most because it's cheesy. It's very cheesy. However, trying to navally invade France, it's difficult. It's difficult as is. And now we're losing both. Can I please click my army? Why is it jumping around? Stop being difficult. Let's cautiously advance down here and see if that works. Have we actually start? It starts in 10 days, so yeah, let's stick with that. See if we can make a dent. Basically, all we're trying to do is annoy France, I guess. Occitania is making a protectorate. We will try and stop that. Liberate country, Pomerania. Westphalia, Danzig, Schleswig and Rhineland. Danzig probably. Then we'll join Mecklenburg against Prussia. Let's see, and for some reason Constantine does not want our help. Are you a subject? You are not a subject to anyone. Still don't want my help. Come on, Mecklenburg. Here we go. Oh. Clickies. There we go. But we're probably going to have a little bit of a fair few... Oof, 2 from envy. Ouch. We're probably going to have a few... well, independence wars. Which is going to be interesting. But yeah, we shall see. We shall see. US sides with Prussia against Mecklenburg. Yeah. Yeah. How is France looking? They have a negative war support. They would agree to giving in, but I do need to beat 2 Sicilies. And Mecklenburg did a stupid, didn't they? Enforced transit rights through Prussia, that's fine. But enforced transit rights through the US, which they do not actually have any kind of way to do. They cannot transit through the US. Let's lower our taxes a bit. Because we can. So why not? Let's have the conscripts help on this front. Tahiti has gone into default for a 10th time. Let's try and finish off Japanese unrest in Kansai. How are we doing? We're not doing. And British East Africa wants more autonomy. No. No. Can I please see the battle? Battle for Dunkirk, which we are not doing too well in. Yeah. We haven't lost any battles up there. Not there. And here we haven't lost any yet. We're getting there. We'll do our best. We'll do what we can. Come on, there's one dude. Rivalry is broken. Netherlands became too tiny. Are they a minor power? Yeah. How are we looking on the major power front? And great powers, I guess. Yeah, Qing's... Oh, yeah. I was gonna say, Qing's GDP should be higher. Yeah, well, I kind of took a lot from them. I broke them apart a little bit. Just a little bit. Hawaii is damaging relations. That's not very nice. Alright, can I help? No, I can't. Here, I could help the radical revolt in Messina. But I don't want to. I am going to be a little bit busy dealing with Prussia. Let's have the African Protective Army try and help Mecklenburg a little bit. Probably not going to be nearly enough. But it should hold until we can take really 99%. Really. Opposition member report demands more pragmatically inclined members of the Weiburgi currently opposed to the passing of guaranteed liberties have offered to change their stance were they to be offered certain political concessions. Wouldn't be popular with the intelligentsia. Are they happy with me? They are, so we can just go and get the higher enactment chance. Or we could progress it. Nah, let's just get the higher enactment chance. Wait, what? Sardinia, Piedmont against 2 Sicilies. I mean, that's fine. They're not gonna exist for too much longer, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna change my mind and move the conscripts up to Prussia. I'm gonna move the conscripts up to Prussia, I said. To defend over there, we're beating 2 Sicilies either way, so we don't really need them. Mecklenburg, what the shit? Are you for real? Are you for real? Really? Where did the conscripts go? They disappeared somewhere. Oh, they're hiding. Yeah, let's just go back to the Umbri front. Okay, they did that automatically. Okay, that wasn't stupid at all. Why did they back down, though? Let's demobilize the African army so they can go home. Rival supports trade unions. Oh no! So am I. Sort of. The Ottomans sided with Sardinia Piedmont. Croatia sided with 2 Sicilies. Which means I probably shouldn't join Sardinia Piedmont. They don't want my help anyways. Yeah, come on. Occitania sides with 2 Sicilies. I wonder what happens if we keep fighting them. Like, we are basically occupying, or going to occupy most of the... I don't want to advance. I'm getting tired of dealing with these rascals. You go here. More scripts. You're all advancing. You go for Campania. There. Advancing 2 directions at the same time. Because we're sneaky like that. Pasteurization. Nice. Let's move those over. Fishing wharves. Yeah, let's not go backwards on fishing wharves and whaling. I don't think we can... It's going backwards on the livestock as well, right? Yeah. So there's no point. We just have the technology now, which we do need, so we can go over to the level 5. Mechanized farming is what we're currently researching. Would be nice if we could get some anything really to spread to us. I don't think it can. Multilateral alliances and landing craft are the ones that are spreading to us. I'm wondering if it's this low because we're knowledge sharing a lot. A lot. So that's probably why. Let's see. Yeah, it's not spreading, so we can probably turn off the knowledge spreading. Yeah, let's do that. Stop sharing knowledge. Lanfang, you can no longer know things. Bukhara, stop sharing knowledge. Confirm. See, you're still at 0. Persia and Portugal can keep it. Sierra Leone, you cannot. 0. Tunis, I guess you'll just have to stop knowing things as well. That was the puppets. Let's see, colonies, are we sharing? No. With dominions? Canada? Protectorates. Angola, Janga, Azerbaijan. Stop it. This will also help us get our info back down again. We still had 0 tech spread. Angola, Janga, you can start learning on your own. Burma, start learning on your own. Hawaii, start learning on your own. Poland, Shandong, I'll probably keep. Poland will have to learn on their own. I think that's it. Dominions, Canada, they kind of need it. British Senegal, they probably need it. We're probably going to have a few yummy little... We're still at 0, really? No, it just hasn't updated there. So we will get some tech spread, actually. The US joined 2 Sicilies against Sardinia. So, Sardinia, would you like my help now? No, they're hostile. I can't even lean towards them. I can't even lean. on. Come on! Fix it! Do it! Oh, nitrogen fixation is spreading. That's good. Bulgaria's damaging relations. We failed invasion. Constantine back down versus Aquitania. Maybe I should have done this earlier. Gone for full infamy. We have a communist party. The best defense. Our neighbours in France have become known for their ruthless foreign policy, a concern that the Tory party has raised in their election campaign, promising to be harsher in turn. The French menace must be deterred. Tory party. Yeah, sure. Trade unions are no longer powerful. That keeps happening. They dropped a ton. What? They dropped 14% on their own. Just like that. Okay, hell, thank you. They're still projected to have a butt ton of votes. Transvaal cannot have more autonomy. No. We need to move anyone around. No. But we lost 30 legitimacy in that. Somehow. So that's interesting. Oh well. Okay. Ah, the army of India. Am I in any war? Am I going to be in any war? I could join Messina, but that would mean I'm fighting British Senegal, which I don't want to do. So I just send the army of India back to China, where it obviously belongs. Okay, we're almost done. We're almost done with 2 Sicilies. Finally! Who are you? Oh, right, you. Just go home. Oh, Prussia is embargoing us. Oh no. Los Altos has their monthly revolution. Where did the invading... Ah. We still have one going, which we're losing a little bit. Let's just fight them a little bit though. It's fine. Oh, finally. Finally. They will be... Their war support is going to go down faster. Ugh. Low progressive voting, that's good. Workplace safety office has gone up. Social security went up. Awesome. It's going to help with standard of living and other good stuff. Misplaced moderation. Sherman Quesavadas has criticized numerous decisions made by the leadership of his own Tory party, calling Granville Fitzmaurice excessively cautious and unwilling to address critical issues. Do as he wishes. Momentum to the Tory party. Make a point of improving the vigor we put forward. We failed the invasion. Oh no. Whatever shall we do? Of course, since we failed the invasion, we're just going to walk through France instead. Why not? Oh, well zoomed. Let's see, is France going to pull out their troops, move them away? They are. They're heading to Campania front. Burma is damaging relations. They're not going to get here in time, though. And I mean, we could just launch another invasion. Now that they've pulled, what, 360,000 dudes out. They still have 180 at home. How many troops do they have? A lot. They have more than I do. I have 511. They have, what is that, 666? Okay, France. Okay, France. That's something. Way to state religion. Do they have a state religion? No, they have freedom of conscience. Would have been funny if they had like actually state religion. Catholic, and then they have 666 battalions. Way to convince the world that you're the good guys. Mm-hmm. Come on. How is it? The Baltic provinces wants to become a protectorate. No. Why do they not have why do they not have the British flag as a canton? They should. It would look terrible. It would be great for everyone. Prussia began embargoing France again because are they not on the same side of a war anymore? Probably. Catalonia started embargoing us. They're still unaligned. And we have made France capitulate. So now we're just waiting on 2 Sicilies. Go to the right home. Where is the... Right. Yeah, everyone's where they're supposed to be. Yeah, we're gonna... I think we're just gonna sit and let our very juicy infamy go down. Do we have a truce with Persia? How long is it? Because the idea was to attack them. Some... Jeez! Yeah, we do. 4 years. We have a truce with the US somehow. 2 Sicilies has given up. Oh, right. That's why I wanted to grab Abruzzo instead. This looks horrible. Oh well. It's Venice's problem, not mine. Oh well. Ah, right. We can expand our colony in Southern Africa. Do I want to? Yeah, let's do it. That's less for me to think about. Yeah, that's something. That's something. Anti-Scandinavian society. Scandinavia broke our alliance. Now that we're not at war or in a war together anymore. Commander commends civic coalition. General Merry, Acton Merry, has made public statements in support of the Tory party, bringing into question the political neutrality of the military. He can say what he wants. Reprimand him, probably. Good soldiers don't give orders, they take them. Or we could put him in charge of the industrialists. I don't think I want that. Reprimand him. Tighten safety standards. Scandinavia can no longer damage relations anymore. Can we rival them? We can rival them, so we can get some more influence. That should be a lot more infamy decay. Okay, can we rival anyone else? Just to... We can rival Austria. Let's do it. No reason not to. We can colonize Katanga, so let's do that. Before I forget to do so. Oh, we don't have a lot of treaties left, which is good. Do we have any? We have no independent bloc members, so that's good. And there are no wars that I can join in on. What a shame. I don't need to damage relations with Prussia. Being rivals is going to do that for me. Who was the pissiest? Cheishalmer. See if we can make them a little bit happier. Okay, and see if it was Angola Janga again, who are they are at 100 Liberty Desire. I can't improve relations with them. Who can I improve relations with? Let's see. Improve relations. Many people I can improve relations with. Let's focus on our own people. Seems no one. No one that is in our power block. Or well, British Raj. I should probably. Oops. And Siam. Let's and Joseon. So let's start with that. The boost from our influence should still be fine. We should be fine. But I will call it there for today. We got some stuff done. We didn't get to fight Prussia, so that will have to be next time, which will be on Thursday, because I'm going to be busy on Tuesday. So yeah, Thursday.